In this class, we're gonna be focusing on our inner warrior. We're gonna get grounded and rooted. We're gonna call upon the strength of our legs. So why don't we begin in a child's pose? Come on down. Allow your third eye to rest. Allow your hips to cascade over your heels and find a true resting position here. Take a deep breath into your lower body. And then exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. On your next breath in, you're gonna rise up to stand on your knees. You're gonna take your hands to your hips and really compact your outer hips with your hands and give yourself a moment to do like a warrior huh sound. Yeah, you'll take your navel in, right? So there's like a rod going all the way from your tail through your throat and out the crown of your head, and you're gonna start to hinge back. Yes, you're gonna push down through your toes, like click your toes into the mat. And then see what it feels like to butt up against a boundary here. Are your legs talking to you? Are you starting to build heat in a very real way? And then notice, observe how you deal with that. Try not to shift it, just notice it. Good, it's like this now. And then come on up and take your thumbs above you. And then you can pull them apart. So wrap your thumbs and then reach them high, high, high and try to pull your arms apart, but the hooking of your thumbs won't allow it. Keep your navel in and then start to pike at the hips and slowly lower into your child's pose. Nice and slow. This is for your core. Navel in, slowly lower. And then when you hit your child's pose, release, find a surrender. Head down on the mat. Good, breathe in here. Breathe out. Again, on your next breath, stand on your knees, rise up and grab your hips. Compact your outer hips, navel in and hinge back. You've been here before. Building the heat in your legs, soften the jaw and the eyes. Now rise up, inhale, grab your thumbs and pull, pull, pull. Navel in and bow. Slowly bowing into your child's pose. Good, and when you hit the ground, you surrender, drop it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, flowing, rise up onto the knees, grab your hips, hinge back, navel in, find the boundary, build the heat in your legs. Good, inhale, rise up, take your thumbs overhead and pull, pull, pull. Navel in and bow all the way down into your child's pose. Then surrender, let it go. You're gonna think about snaking your way now into a cobra pose, but your third eye will be on the mat. So snake your way to that shape, but your third eye is just gonna rest on the mat with your arms by your sides. Release the toes, good, and then go ahead and pick up your right leg and stretch it way far behind you. Point through the toes and reach behind you and then lay it down. And do the same thing with the left. Pick it up, reach, reach, reach behind you, and then click it back down. Now you're gonna rise up into a cobra, but you're gonna coil your right heel into your seat as you do. So lift your heart up and feel your hamstring start to engage, and then third eye back down and foot down. Left leg, inhale. Third eye down, foot down. Go ahead and take that again. Right leg, inhale. Click the toes down, lay the third eye down. Again, left leg, inhale. Foot down. Good, child's pose, hips up and back. Take a breath here. And exhale. All fours, come up onto all fours. Make sure your two avocado armpits stay right over the center of your palm. Not ahead, not behind, but right up and over. And go ahead and take your right leg like a dog would lift its leg. There you go. And then spread your toes and take your right knee to the back of your right armpit. Good, and circle it down towards the floor and back behind you. And there you go, you're circling to the front, down, back. 2 more times on your own, go. Good, now hold it right off to the side. Do the same thing, so you have to encourage your right index knuckle to root down more. Go ahead and lift up your left arm like a goalpost. And you're gonna lower your elbow and knee down towards the floor for 2. Good, and then you're gonna lift it back up for 2. Good, you're gonna lower it down for 2 and up for 2, down. 2, down for 2, hold, elbow and knee come to touch. Inhale, extend long and away. Think yes as you come elbow to knee, go yes. Inhale, reach. Again, go yes. Inhale, reach. Last time, go yes. Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Inhale, like you're holding a tray with your left hand and your right foot. So you gotta bend your right knee. Yep, flex your right ankle and also bend your left elbow. You're gonna go little lift with the hand and the foot. Little lift. Yep, we're aiming for the right glute to start to have a conversation. Little lift. And so if you're going really big, you might not feel that. So go really small. Little lift, twice more. Lift and lift. Go ahead and extend. Inhale. Go yes one more time. And we'll meet in all fours. Very good, all fours. Left leg opens like a dog would. And then it goes towards the back of your armpit. It goes down towards the floor. Behind you. Big circle now. To the arm. To the floor. And behind you. And down. Good. Last time here. Good. Open it up to where you started. You got to trust your left hand more and then make a goalpost shape out of your right arm. Navel in. We lower for 2 and lift for 2. Good. Lower for 2 and lift. Just one more. And you lower for 2 and lift for 2. Go ahead and lower. Elbow and knee come to touch. Inhale, extend away. Think yes, elbow to knee. Feels good. Inhale, reach. And yes. Last one right here. Really reach. And yes. Come into holding a tray with your foot in your hand. You gotta bend your knee and your elbow. You go little lift. Little lift. You're looking to awaken your left glute. Little lift. It should be very small movements. Little. Good. And lift. Lift. Last one. And lift. Good. Extend away. One more. Yes. Good. All fours is where we're going to meet. All fours. Tuck your toes underneath you. Hover your knees 2 inches off of the floor. Think about inner thighs wrapping back and apart. And go ahead and lift your seat up as you push down through your hands. Downward facing dog. Once you get to your down dog, yes, start to pedal. So bend the left knee and pour the weight into the right heel. Good. And then switch. But really pour. Start to pedal the knees, one and then the other, but push the opposite heel down into the mat, feeling the opening in the back of the leg. Last one right here. Good. Your right leg will now lift up and back behind you. Your heel will come to your seat. Your knee will open towards the sky, hip opener. Notice if your left avocado pit is deeper than your right, and make them more neutral so the stretches in your hip. Lift your knee more. Spread your toes. Breathe in here. And then go ahead and knee to your nose or forehead. Knee to nose or forehead and step to your right thumb tip. Crescent lunge, arms up. Inhale. Go ahead, hands down to your hips. Think hinge. So your navel comes in, your ribs come back. You've done this before on your knees. You're just doing it now in a lunge. So ribs back, hinge. Good, now reach your arms up and pull. Wrap your thumbs and pull up. Straighten your back leg. Let your pelvis go down, but your arms go up. Now, you're gonna start to bow the rib cage forward. You're gonna use the pulling of your thumbs to pull you more forward, so much forward that the weight comes almost all the way into your right foot, and your back foot hovers 2 inches off of the floor. Lean into your outer right heel. Just 2 inches off of the floor, back foot for 3. Crescent lunge in 2. And 1. Crescent lunge, land soft. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. The first thing you're going to do with your hands on the floor is a plantar flex. Lift your right heel up. Now drop the heel, straighten the leg, and dorsiflex. Good. Drop the toes and lift the heel up. Bend the front knee. Good. Drop the heel, straighten the leg, and lift the toes. Good. Drop the toes and lift the heel. Last time, drop the heel. Forward fold, toes back. Good. Release the toes, bend the right knee, and come into a standing split. Drop the head down. Lift the left leg higher, like an antenna reaching for a signal. Good. Knee in towards your chest. Think somersault in the rib and the head. And then hip width distance apart. Put your foot on the floor. You're going to take the heel of your palms to the shin head. Now kick your shin head into the heel of your palm and go halfway lift. Forward fold, keep kicking your shin into your hand. 2 more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Kick the shin forward as you halfway lift. And keep kicking as you fold. Good. Release your hands, release your head. Slowly roll up by bending your knees like you have a heavy dinosaur tail behind you. You're going to roll through the spine. Then you'll inhale, arms up and overhead. Take your hands through prayer. Forward fold. Think, kick your shin forward. Plant your palms. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. High plank. Good. Hold your high plank and give a little ha laugh. Ha. And then downward facing dog. Left leg high, heel to seat. Knee to sky. Hip opener. Don't dump into the right armpit. Even out your armpits so you can take the stretch in your hips. Spread your toes. Knee higher to the sky. Good. And then knee towards your nose or forehead. Step to your left thumb tip. Rise up into crescent. Take your hands on your hips and hinge back. Good. No back bend. Inhale your arms up. Take your thumbs and pull. Start to bow your chest forward. Keep pulling forward, forward, forward until you're all the way into your left leg. Hover your right leg 2 inches off of the floor. For 3, you got it. 2, crescent lunge, 1. Inhale your arms up and exhale, hands to the floor. The first thing you're going to do is lift up your heel. Now you'll drop your heel straight in the left leg. Lift your toes towards your nose. Good. Come forward, bend, and lift the heel. Exhale, fold, and bring the toes to the nose. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Go. Inhale. And exhale. Put your toes down, start to bend your left leg, and then come to a standing split. Pour the weight down into your left foot. Right knee goes knee to chest. Think somersault and then hip width distance apart feet. Heel of palm to shin head. Inhale, halfway lift. And a good fold. Exhale over your legs. Bend your knees, roll through the spine. Inhale, come on up. Arms up and overhead. Hands to prayer, forward fold. Remember your shins. Plant your palms. Take the right foot back and the left foot back. Plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. All the way down to your belly. Cobra pose. Inhale. Lay your third eye back down. Child's pose. Down dog. Step right foot to the top of your mat and left foot to the top of your mat. You're going to come into chair pose with a hip width distance apart feet. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Good. Sit down low in your chair. Pull the ground apart with your heels. Now bring your hands to prayer. Lean the weight into your right foot and fly lower. Bend your knees. Now take your left foot back like you could hold a tray with your left foot. Good. And now straighten the left leg. And exhale, coil the hamstring, hold the tray. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale. Last one, straighten. Exhale. Fly really low in your standing leg. Straighten your left leg and land in your crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Option to take your warrior 1 or stay in your crescent. Inhale your hands behind you and interlace them. Humble warrior. Bow your head down inside of your right knee. Good. Drop the head. And then release your hands down, runner's lunge. Option to drop your back knee down. You can even walk your front foot a little bit to the right, coming to the knife edge of the foot. And then you can take the thigh stretch if you'd like to, reaching your right arm back behind you for your left foot. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Release, hands to the ground, and downward facing dog. Left foot to your hand, right foot to your hand, coming into chair pose. Hands to prayer. Lean the weight into the left foot, take the right foot back like you could hold a tray. Inhale, extend. Exhale, coil the hamstring back. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fly really low and land in your crescent lunge. Arms up. Option to take warrior one foot or stay here. Backstroke your hands, interlace the opposite thumb on top, and then chin to chest and bow into your humble. And then release your hands down. Runner's lunge. Option to drop your back knee to the floor. If you'd like to take a thigh stretch, swim the left hand back for the right foot. Lift your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one right here. And release slowly. Come back into your downward facing dog. You can bend your knees and bring yourself into a child's pose. And from your child's pose, you can start to walk your hands back and lean your hips to the left, and then just take your legs out in front of you like you would for a Paschimottanasana. Good. Inhale your arms up and overhead. And then exhale, fold, grabbing onto your clothes or grabbing onto your feet. You're trying to shine the sternum towards the toes, peeling the toes back towards your nose, and then bowing forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one right here. Exhale. You can scoot your seat more in the center of your mat, and you'll come to lie down, and you'll find a happy baby grabbing onto your feet. You want to aim to crush a grape between your tailbone and the floor, pull down, and then kick up at the same time. There's a sacred geometry with your thigh bone and your shin. Make that 90-degree angle. You're pulling down with your bicep strength, but you're also kicking up with your feet, spreading your toes. Breathe the whole length of your spine like you're sipping through a straw. Go. And then out your teeth. Go. Okay, wrap your right leg over your left leg. Option to take eagle legs or just keep them wrapped. Bring your arms down to the floor. You can scoot your hips a little to the right, let your knees fall to the left, and let your gaze go to the right. Good, you're gonna take your right hand and wrap it around, grab onto your left rib cage. You're gonna pick up your left rib cage with your right hand and scoot it to the left, exactly, and then look to the right. Settle your bones down, breathe in. Twist as you exhale. Inhale. And twist. Last time. Inhale. And twist. Come on back to center. Unravel the legs. Take them straight north. You can get your pelvis back to neutral. Wrap your left leg over your right leg. Scoot your hips to the left and allow your legs to fall to the right. Take your left hand to your right rib. Pick it up, scoot it to the right, and open your arms again. Gaze goes to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral. Unravel the legs. And then you're going to take your legs up and back for Halasana, plow pose. Arms down by your sides. You can even grab the sides of your mat or interlace your hands. Thigh bones away from your face. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath. And as you exhale, try to bring your toes to brush your nose, compressing the body. Toes to nose, toes to nose. And then you're going to come all the way down into your Shavasana. Allow your legs to fall open, the backs of your palms to be heavy, the eyes to close, the shoulders to relax, the legs to release, the thighs to fall open. The belly is soft. I recommend this pose for 2 to 3 minutes on your own. Thank you for taking this leg journey with me. Now it's your time for your warrior's rest. Namaste.